having a good day. Welcome on in. Today we're doing something a little bit different. It's going to be fun. Clay. It's been a long time since I've worked with clay. However, I did technically do like, what do you call it? An A-level in clay work. Clay work and pottery. So hey, this is the one thing that I actually technically should have some background knowledge of. Comparatively to all the sewing and everything like that. Let me change screens. Have a go. Hi. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. And Scott, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Clay, Play-Doh, basically, yes. So I'll get you in top down in a minute, but I do want to show off a couple things before I go to top down. So once we go in top down, it's going to be a full-on day. We've got lots of stuff to do. I will say in advance, I won't be able to shout anyone out today, and I'm not going to be able to do any like chat commands probably. Other than anything I can do with a mouse, like, you know, ban. That might be my limit today, just because I'm going to have my hands covered in clay. I think that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I think people will be okay with it. But yeah, that's today's plan. However, there are a couple of things I want to show you. I did show them off on Twitter and Discord already, so you might have already seen them. But I'm really pleased with them. We got new business cards. Look how cute they are. They got little curved edges, and these ones are shiny, although I don't know if you can see that really. But they got like a shine to them. And then I've got Mateus on the back, because that's gonna probably be what I'm wearing in it. And of course all my socials and everything, but heck yeah! Heck yeah! And this time as well, because honestly it wasn't too much extra, I decided to get some matching little stickers to go with them. I will say I have a lot more business cards than stickers, because that's just kind of how it went, but I got all these little jelly stickers. Look how cute they are! They're small jelly stickers! Oh my god, I love them. I love them so much. They're so cute. You can do so much with those cards. Heck yeah, also Dakota! Welcome on in! I hope you're having a good day. Yes, that's the plan. And if I'm going to TwitchCon, I want to have like some like up-to-date business cards. So I've got some. I thought Shiny was a person, so it's actually my business cards? Yes. But I could still be dating them, like regardless of the fact that they're not a person anymore. Maybe we're still together, who knows? Right, do you want to see their plans? Would you like to see them? Wow. Oh, actually, they could go over this way a bit. There you go. Is that better? The thing is, it's quite large. So here is a plan at the top of the trident. It's not the black lines, unfortunately. Though I reused something else, so, and then I drew over the top of it. So it's kind of a bit all over the place with the lines. But the outside where the brown paper is, that's our trident. This is our trident pole, which I'm going to be using just to mold over the top of. But yeah, we got this. Heck yeah. Heck a good day so far. We'll take a nap though because of, oh, fair enough. Yeah, yesterday we had a really, I don't know if it was all over the UK. It was definitely in Wales. Everything was red. It was a proper blood moon. We had like, the sun was coming down and everything just turned pink. And like, there was just only pink light coming in. It was like, what's happened? What god has been angered? That we now just have pink everything. It was very cool, very pretty, but like a bit weird. Right. So with this, you'll see this pretty quickly. I'm not going to be going over the middle of this pole bit. I'm only going to be going either side. The reason is we're making two pieces of this. We're not wanting it to go so big that it dwarfs the pole in the middle. Pink light, odd. Yeah, I saw a few other Welsh cosplayers I know posting pictures of it, so I was like, it's not just me. It is red outside. The sky is red. The only light we're getting is pink. It was very demonic looking, honestly, but it was quite cool. So the plan is we'll build up on this, but quite thin. The reason being that we'll have two either side. It's just a bit easier if I have something in the middle. I could have literally just drawn a line in hindsight, but that's not what I did. And I'll be building it up to halfway, so there's like a little, I don't know if you can see it, but because I've flattened it, I can kind of see where the half point is, and that'll give me an idea of how tall to make it. And then I'll take this out of the middle and just cover it flat, basically, so that there's something there to stop the mold falling into. But for now, he has to be there. He will move, but not yet. I've got him covered in cling film so that he doesn't get messy. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. I have got a ton of air dry clay off to one side. So I'm more used to working with kiln stuff, to be honest, and glazing. That's more what I did. Like, we would make stuff by hand, but a lot of it would be turned on a wheel. And because if you're trying to make like a whole set and stuff, like you don't want to be, oh god, I've got water to one side as well, but you don't want to be trying to do them all by hand. That'd be a bit of a pain. So I've got a slightly stiffer one as well, if I remember, because I want to be able to cut it and stuff like that. So instead of going for really, really soft clay, mine's a little harder to start with, but it'll be fine. So what I want to do first is get a base down of everything. Then we'll work into bits like that. Also, it goes a little wider at some points, but that's because I actually want to cover it with another piece. What I don't have is a rolling pin or any of those kind of tools. Unfortunately, I never really thought that I'd get that into clay outside of studying it. So I just, you know, I didn't do anything. I didn't gather any supplies. But yeah, we're gonna very basically just build up the shape, and then I'll work back into it once we have the clay over everything we want to have it over. The other thing is I'm going to be trying to avoid any sharp edges, because this is going to be at the top of a trident. It is going to be quite large. I don't actually want sharp edges. In fact, some pieces like up here, I know I want to actually build it up to be much thicker, just specifically so it doesn't become a sharp edge. The only places where I maybe would go for a sharp edge are going to be bits like this, where it's on the inside, so people can't get hit by it. You made yours for a broom handle? Yeah, I don't really have anything. I had a look around the house, and all I have are like stuff with bits on it. Like, for instance, I've been using quite a bit for rolling things. My what do you call it? The stabilizing fabric, the dissolvable stabilizer that I've been using. But because that actually has fabric over it, can't really be using that. So it might mean we have to work into some bits a little bit longer, but again, like, I'm not too worried. I want to have a fun time working with clay. It's been a really long time since I've been able to work with clay at all. And you know what? I just want to have a nice time. It doesn't really matter if it's perfect or not in my mind. As long as I've had fun making it, then it's all good. Also, let's not move the whole thing. It was in a good position in the camera. So yeah, we're just going to be building up like this. There will be some parts I don't build up yet. For reasons I'm just not going to tell you. I'm just not going to tell you. It's going to be a secret. And just make sure that's... Yeah. It's going to look quite thin to start with, but that's okay. Oh dear, but hitting people with sharp bits is the most fun part. Well, as you're like the veteran TwitchConner here, I guess I should take that word as law, right? You're telling me that that's the fun part of TwitchCon? Okay, you're right. I'll make it really sharp then. Just for TwitchCon. I'll like make a blunt version for everything else and then a sharp version for TwitchCon. Also, Cosmic, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. We're having a chill day here today. No stress. I do have some clay sculpting tools. I don't need them yet by any means, but you know, we have them. Actually, maybe I do need them. So I would like to cut this off. Oh, heck. Hey, Cosmic. Thanks so much for the heckin' 10 bits. That's very kind of you. We like to scream here. Oh, dear. Favorite kind of apple? I can't eat apples. I have a stupid stomach that will not eat most fruit. So I guess my favorite kind of apple is no apple, because I like life. Oh dear. I'm sure I used to eat them when I was little, but I don't really remember. I think I liked Golden Deliciouses because they had it at my friend's house. But I can't really remember. It's been too long. Okay, get that a little bit thinner in there. And just... DJ! DJ! Those are the best kinds, yeah. Life's alright. I mean, I got things to do. I got places to be. We're going to TwitchCon, guys. I can't die. That would be a real kick in the gut. Like, oh, I've got into TwitchCon. I'm doing a big cosplay contest. I'm really excited. Dies. That would honestly be just typical at this point. But no, not this time. I want to go to a convention, please. So I'm actually going to try and make this a bit thicker as we go towards the end. Also, I've started with the one closest to me, which is probably a mistake. Because I'm going to be reaching over the clay. Mistakes have been made. Also, I have got water to one side if I do want to smooth it out a bit. But I don't really see the point in smoothing it out yet because, you know... we just started. I've still got so much to add. But, you know, if you're curious, there's it smoothed out. God, delicious is made of lies. It's not delicious nor golden. No, it's green, right? But I actually did think that it was delicious. I think I like the texture of that one is what it was. Or maybe it was just because I had it at my friend's house. Maybe it could just be that. Good old sausage. There we go. Put that in there. I actually really want this bit at the end to be quite thick. And bear in mind, any thickness we do, it will be double that thickness. So like, I'm really kind of wanting this bit at the end to be really thick. So I'm just gonna build it up a little bit. Like, yeah, get that bit nice and thick. Because it kind of looks like that in the concept. So we'll copy that. I'm gonna need a lot of clay actually if I want to do it that thick. Let me get some more. There you go. I got a big bag off to one side. So, you know, I should be okay. Even if I want it to be really, really thick like this. Right, let's get some more in there. Also, Matrix! Welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. I'm not going to be able to drink my tea, am I? I'm going to clay all over my hands. No! Oh, it's alright. I'll find a way. There's no way I'm going a whole stream without drinking tea. Sorry. That's not happening. Okay, get that in there. And then I just keep wiping it away to make sure that it's not hitting the edge. So we want this to get thinner as it goes down, but not dramatically, which means I'm gonna have to build that bit up a bit more, but that's okay. This is really what I should be doing. Just need a nap now. Oh, thank you. I will have fun. But yeah, have a good nap. I hope you feel more well rested after the said nap. Okay, that's a bit long, that's why. Let's make sure there's no holes in there. Not that it matters, this isn't being kilned. I have to remember that this isn't going in the kiln. If it's going in the kiln, having holes in it's a really big problem, so you wouldn't build it up like this. But this is purely decorative for now, so it's like, it's probably not gonna crack. It might take a little while to dry if I make it really, really thick though, I suppose. And just get that bit up there, and then just make sure. I would like it at some kind of angle, I think. And then up to there. Oh, yes. Probably around that kind of angle. So it's a little sharp on the inside, but it's not too sharp on the outside. Because again, I'm not looking to smack people at TwitchCon. That's not my goal. Yeah, something like that would be good, I think. You need a little bit more in that corner. Burp, burp. Oh, have a good burper. Get your heckin' coffee. It's important. Okay, get that in there. So what I'm doing all this onto, there's a plywood board underneath here. Perfect. Perfect for making tridents on. But no, it's just going to hold it all together really nicely. Also, heck, Bricks Life, thank you so much. Or Andrew's. I could call you Bricks Life, but Andrew maybe makes more sense. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. Who needs to hydrate during a heat wave anyway? I know. I know. To be fair, it's not going to be so hot today as it was last week. Friday was intolerably hot in this house, especially in this room. But yeah, it's not going to be that bad, thankfully. Right, let's get that up because I do want that to be a kind of ridged. We can add an actual ridge onto it later, but ugh, we're getting there. You see the shape? You see a trident appearing? Maybe. I'm gonna get this a little bit bigger as well because it's got to go up into that bit at the end. It's got to be kind of large. So for those who are not aware, we have a plan with this. The plan is to make our mold kind of thing, to make what we want it to end up looking like outside. And then off stream I have to do this because unfortunately I do not have the space to heat gun up here. It's not going to happen. I'll blow every bead and thread all over my sewing room, and I'm not doing that. As funny as it would be, no, that's too much cleanup work for me, so I'm not doing that. But what will then happen is we'll take the heat gun, potentially also the oven, to be honest, just to help get it hot the whole way through, and drape over some PETG. So I just as a heads up so that nobody panics, I have done tests of this already. Not obviously to make this, because I'm making that right now, but in general, I have made tests, and it should work just fine as long as I don't muck it up. So yes, we are in a safe position with that. but I have to do it off stream. But I'll describe what I'm doing, so at least you don't feel like you're missing out, hopefully. It's just because we have so many beads and sequins and stuff up here that if I was to get my heat gun out, it'd be like, boo. I'm not looking to make that mess. Hope you're well. I'm good, thank you. Last time I found out pneumonia turns. Oh God. I hope you're well. Wait. I can. Oh, I swear. Well, I hope you feel better soon. Oh dear. Let's get this down there. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't have done this on stream because I'm suddenly realizing that I don't have as much access to chat as I'd actually like. And I don't think there are any mods here. Oh dear. Well, it is what it is. We'll see how it goes today. If I have a good stream, we'll continue doing this tomorrow. Because I should say, I probably won't get all the sculpting done in one stream. I'm hoping to get the base down today, but then I was planning that tomorrow we do all the details. You know? That was the plan. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm sure a few people in chat probably know what I'm talking about and like what's happening. But I've suddenly realized, wait a minute. I'm not going to have any hands free. Oh. Right. We can bully Jelly all she wants today. She can't do a thing about it. True. I mean, I can end stream, but that's about it. Because I don't want to get clay all over my keyboard. So typing things is kind of a no-go. Dear. Oh yeah. There we go. Do you see the end of this? It's coming up. It's getting there. I do wonder if I should make this bit a little bit thicker. I kind of smoothed it out because I wanted to show you that I could smooth it out, but I don't think it was actually ready to be smoothed out. I think it needed a bit more. It was just a little bit thin. It's not super thin. It'll probably be about 1 centimeter thick, which is what I want. About the thickness of EVA foam is the plan. Or like my EVA foam specifically. Oh, there we go. Oh, I kind of assumed we've had a few Lego builders in here recently, which is great, because I also like Lego a lot. That's been heckin' cool. Mark, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh dear. Right, let's get this bit in there. In there, please. Not out. There you go. And there. Mark, we're doing a clay stream today. As you can hopefully see, we're building this up with clay right now. I'm not going to be putting in any of the intense details in yet. Not that there actually will be too many intense details. Because of the method we're using, if I was to use a lot of really intense details, a lot of them would get lost, so it's not really worth it. But I will be doing some details and designs. For now, though, we're just building up the basic shape. Getting some of the ridges in as we go. Thing is, this is air dry clay, so it's not too bad, honestly. It's scarier than it sounds because I feel like it still takes quite a long time to actually dry, like a few days. But it will start to stiffen up if we're not working with it. So I want to get like each piece done, smoothed, with some wet on top of it, and then move on to the next piece. Just so that we don't accidentally get ourselves stuck in a position where we can't keep adding things. Is this air dry clay or like, I'm so sorry, yes, it is air dry. My bad. Yeah, I don't have a kiln, but like, I did clay at A level, or pottery work, I don't know what you'd call it, but like, making pots and pans and all that kind of jazz. I did that at A level, because I couldn't do textiles. I kind of did textiles as part of the course, but it wasn't the full thing. So I did this. So I'm actually reasonably taught. I don't want to say that I'm good at it, but I have been reasonably taught when it comes to clay work. Like I have an actual education in it, unlike sewing and everything else we do on this channel. So it's nice to be able to actually go to it a bit and, you know, I still don't have half the tools I would have originally used. Like, I don't even have a rolling pin, but yeah, it's nice, right? This one a little bit off there, it's a little thick. Shave it down a little bit. I'll smooth it out in a minute, but it's a bit too much clay in the middle. Actually, it's probably not a bit too much clay in the middle. It's probably just that I want to put some more on the end. That's probably what it is. You to live this, don't. Lots of people did clay work around there. Heck yeah. Everyone else ate oat cakes. Wait, the thing is you either work with clay or you make oat cakes? I mean, that sounds okay. Oat cakes are good. I actually really like oat biscuits. I know a lot of people don't, but I think they're good. They're not always my preferred biscuit, but if it's a fresh biscuit, I really like oat. I'm a big fan. But old oat biscuits are meh. Oh, actually I have a bit more here. Let's use that. There we go. Get that into there. So yeah, as you can kind of see, I want this end really, really thick. Oh dear. We have to build it up the same way on the other side as well. But I'm reasonably happy with that. I think it needs a few more bits filled in. It looks okay. No, everyone eats oatcakes. Oatcakes in Staffordshire are like pancake when you fill with cheese, bacon, egg. Yes! Okay, I'm thinking of, I guess, oat biscuits. Oh dear, right. Get that built up there. Oh yeah. And down there. I should really have made a slurry. That would have been really smart, huh? So just to like have wet clay, basically, like water and clay mixed together, it makes it easier to stick things together. And I haven't made any, but that's okay. We'll manage without, I suppose. I'm just using my finger to smooth it, you know. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. If you work into it enough, it'll be fine. And I would like that, just. There we go. Very nice. And I remember it was always really difficult if I was doing stuff like this to not leave fingerprints everywhere. I need to take a bit of that off. There you go. And that actually could go back onto here where I feel like we're missing a bit. I think I could use a little bit more than that as well. Yes, trident time. Yeah, to be fair, technically the vote is still on, but like, I was starting streams, so whichever one was in the lead was the one I was gonna do, and it looked like it was gonna be trident for a while, so I figured we'd do it. Give it a go, see how it goes on stream. How are you doing, Vile? Are you having a good day? Have you had a good weekend? I would say that I had not the best weekend, but like not like dramatically bad or anything. I had a lot of customers be like, how customers is. Oh heck.
I asked my wife suggestions for an exercise routine.
Oh.
She said, why don't you try lunges? I said, that's a big step.
Jason, thank you so much for the 100 bits, but Jason, how could you? Right off the bat with the dad jokes.
DJ!
DJ! Thank you for the DJ. Okay, so I'm just trying to make sure it's aligned with the cardboard. It's kind of important when it comes to making the mold that it is. We'll get there, it's fine. I can also keep putting fingerprints in this. That's going to be a consistent issue. I'll just lean on it. For no goddamn reason. I think I could use a little bit of extra clay in there. It feels like a bit of a dip. Oh dear. Thank you for the DJ. I think dad jokes should be my whole thing every time I come into stream. There's a few people that watch that do that, and most of the time I can see it coming, I obviously can't stop it with bits, but most of the time with if it's read in the chat, I see it before I read the whole thing, so it's like safe. Oh dear. Finally the poo. What? Excuse me? What are you calling poo exactly, huh? You calling my hard work literal shit? Oi, 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 oi. Look at this. This is smooth. This is rounded edges. With no detail on them right now, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Who are you calling poop, huh? Oh, come on, Incara. I hope you're having a good day. Talked about enough that it became true. It's a pretty good weekend. I actually had a visit from Trident. Oh, lovely. Heck yeah. How are they doing? They were always really, really busy when I was talking to them. So I hope they're doing well. Riku, hello. I hope you're having a good day. We like to party. 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 La Venga Bus is coming, and everybody's jumping. New York to San Francisco, an interstate free disco. The wheels are still on turning, traffic lights are burning. So if you like to party, come on and move your body. Thank you for the party. Oh dear. For tea and cake yesterday. Oh, of course. Yeah, it was Father's Day yesterday, wasn't it? I did send my dad some stuff, but you know, Papa Jelly does not live very close to me. None of the Jelly family does. So I couldn't see them. And also I was working. But I did manage to send them some things. That was nice. Okay, I think I'm actually quite happy with that to start with. But it's going to start building up. What I might do is build it all up on one side, flip it over and do the other. I think that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. Okay. Let's keep going. Oh yeah. Jag is doing good, just super busy. I feel bad because they typed out a long message in Discord to fill me in. They closed the app and it erased everything. Oh, good God. Wait, oh, no, actually, yeah, I suppose it wouldn't save it, would it? Oh, that sucks. Oh dear. Bless them. Yeah, I know whenever I ran into them, they were always like rushed off their feet busy. Oh dear. There's a few people like that who pop in here, but like they are just like so busy all the time and I feel so bad. It's like a lot of work to be that busy all the time. I'm glad they're doing okay. Oh dear, how am I? I'm okay. I mean, I get to work with Clay again after a really long time, so that's nice. I enjoy that, and work is over for the week, which is nice. Yeah, we had a lot of people coming in. I had somebody come in this weekend. All I said was hello, and they looked at me like literal shit. They like took a good moment to look me up and down and be like, and then move away. And I was like, why? What hast I done? I expect this from Twitch chat, but I don't expect it from you, random person on the street. Excuse me. Oh dear. So yeah, I had a lot of customers like that this week, which is honestly really not very common for me. You do not get a lot of that in lingerie. But yeah, this week was just, it brought out the weirdos. I had a group of 3 middle-aged women talk shit about my hair, which was like really odd. But basically, I said hi, they ignored me, and I was like, okay, it happens. People do, either they don't hear you or they do just decide like they don't want to engage, so they do just ignore you, and it happens and you get used to it in retail, honestly. That being said, if anyone in chat always smiles at people in retail when they have to do that and like is nice, I appreciate you. You are the best bean, because it is literally my job to say hello to people as they come in. It's not something that I want to do either, I swear. But yeah, so they ignored me and I was like, okay, it happens, you know, whatever. There's always a chance they didn't hear me or they just don't want to engage, and that's okay. But yeah, then they went back, this one woman, to the other 2, and literally within earshot, like, green hair? Ooh, I wouldn't do that. Takes a lot to pull off green hair. Yeah, I even maybe it was a mistake. Maybe she didn't mean to do it. I'm just there like, I'm right here. I am literally right here. Oh dear. Anime, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. And Sunkoi, welcome on in. How goes the cosplay work? I hope that it's going well. We're having a nice chill day today, doing some, well, you can see, I suppose, doing some clay sculpting. I like this. This is good stuff. Oh, there we go. Oh, thank you for tea. Who dares you mean to? I know, right? They're just jealous they couldn't pull it off, or the future blue rinse happening soon. Yeah, I was like, this is really weird for like someone middle-aged to do in front of a shop assistant, like literally a Saturday girl, basically. Like what? Why? Are you okay? Like, thing is, I like my hair. It's not gonna upset me that much. I just thought like it was kind of weird. Like, yeah, just like a weird thing for someone to do. Oh, yeah. Like, you don't have to always agree with people's styles and decisions, but at the end of the day, it doesn't actually affect you. So there's no reason to be mean about it either. Oh dear. Retail votes get my stuff wrong because I'm too polite. Oh, bless you. Oh, yeah, it's like, obviously, if something's gone wrong, like, you know, you can let people know. It's just like the, I think it's just when people completely obviously ignore you. Like, that woman knew that I'd said hi because she went and talked about me. Like, I'm aware that you now, I know that you've ignored me now. You know? It's stuff like that where it's like, there's no reason to do it. And you could make someone's day just by, like, smiling back. You don't even have to say anything. Just the acknowledgement that I'm there. It's nice. It's nice. Oh, dear. They can't pull off, they decided to wear it anyway. Oh no, now Twitch chat's going at them. No, the thing is, they're fine. It's just weird more than anything, I should say. Like, I'm not angry at them. I was just taken aback, if that makes sense. It's the same way, like, there's no reason, like, to do it. Cosplay is good. Also been sculpting recently. Made some small face and neck fins. Heck yeah! Oh, I'm glad that it's going well. For those who are not aware, which I expect all of you are aware at this point, but in case you're not, Sankoi is also in the TwitchCon cosplay contest. Oh, good God. Oh, Kylo Ron, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Does anybody have the shout out command that I could copy and paste? I'm so sorry, I'm covered in clay, so it's a little difficult to shout people out at the moment. But if anyone has it, I'll copy paste them. Also, Ron, thank you for the follow. What are you up to today? What have you been doing? Oh dear. Oh, thank you, Vile. Appreciate it. I'm much more happy to get the stuff on my, because my keyboard was expensive. But I'll do it on here. There you go. There we are, we got you. Thank you, and thank you, Gobbit, as well. Hi there, Sculptors, looking great, thank you. We're making the trident and we're gonna cover it in PETG and then heat that up so that the PETG kind of like vacuum seals my clay. And then we'll have a hollow trident made out of PETG, which is see-through. And then I'm going to like very, very carefully paint resin on the inside of that so that it remains reasonably thin. And that's the plan for this. I've done some tests, it does work, it's just a slow process. Oh dear. But I like it, I like working with clay. Clay fun. Clay is good and I don't get to do it very often. So I'm honestly quite happy just to be working for a bit. But what did you get up to? What were you doing? Oh dear, shout out your mum, whoa! I'm sure she appreciates it. Thank you for this. She doesn't get shout-outs very often. Oh dear. Like bleach. Oh no. Wash your hands, Jason. Wash your hands. So right now we're just getting the base down. We'll come back and we'll do some extra stuff with it. Also, Cooper, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Oh dear. Looks great. Tricky stuff. I mean, yes, but no, because like clay just, if you make a mistake, just fix it. Like, I'd say it's a little more difficult if you're doing like kiln firing and stuff like that. That's a little tricky because, you know, it relies on you not to have left any air in it or your thing will explode, and maybe it'll explode anyway, even if you've done it perfectly. Like, kiln stuff's a little more complicated, but this is all right. It's not too bad. I'm going to build it up there and trim it once I remove the pole, I think. I think I also need to go a little higher in the middle. I could be wrong. Last year I was remeasuring the fruit and veggies for the shop for 2 weeks. Write down the person they got in the shop. I asked them nicely, do they know use the measuring machine? They started arguing. Like, what the heck did I do? Yeah. That's the kind of people we had coming in this weekend at work. People that just wanted to start a fight. I don't understand the mentality of going into a store and just starting a fight for no goddamn. But that's the kind of people we had. It must have just been this weekend. It brought out the worst in people. Oh dear. Right, I need to build it up there still, because that's going to be the entrance point. It's kind of important. There we go. I should say as well, Raiders, if you need to go get any snacks, or if you need to look after yourself after stream, please do. As much as we like to have you here, you know, stream was good, similar stream, Apex Legends, oh yeah. Well, to be fair though, we probably actually do have a fair amount of Apex fans here. Do you know a streamer called The Greedy Bee? We love Bee here. We're big Bee fans. And so because of that, we watched quite a bit of Apex Legends. While I've never played it myself, I have watched, I'd say probably at least hundreds of hours of it at this point, right? I still have no idea what's going on half the time, but I enjoy my stay, you know? You'd think, I don't know, my first impression was like, because of the style of game Apex would be, that like, there'd be a lot of toxic streamers around it, and it'd be like, kind of not a nice place to hang out and craft, but I have been proven very wrong. There have been some really, really lovely Apex streamers that we've run across, and it's been so fun. Like, them telling like what they do and like how they enjoy the game and the characters they play, like, it's been really nice. Very heckin' wholesome. I didn't expect. Everyone boiling over from the hot weather. It could have been that, to be fair. It could have just been the heat getting to people. I don't know if that's a good excuse though, to be fair. But like, you know, saying anything negative about my hair ever, how could you? No, that might have been the reason though, for sure. I'm keeping this bit kind of thin because I'm going to be adding quite a bit on top of it. So, but now we'll do some smoothing. Also, I have left some dust in places. It's fine. I don't have a brush or anything to sweep it over, so you know what, that dust gets smoothed in. Ah, dear. There we go. Nice and smoothed in there. And get all that out there. Nice. Imagine watching Peaky Blinders this weekend. That's what it is. Technically, it'd be Lindworm as opposed to Dragon. Oh. Minimal, welcome on in. Do what I did. First night in retail where the customer is always right. So I switched to a job at a local prison where the customer is also always wrong. True. Oh dear. Also, welcome on in, Minimal. I hope you're having a good day. Oh. Need to pop off for a meeting. You're fine, Mark. It was lovely to see you. Enjoy the rest of your day. I hope that it goes well. Hopefully by the time we see you again, we have like a proper sculpt on the go. Get a nice edge there. Oh dear. Apex community is one of the least toxic. Yeah, I was so surprised. So yeah, I come from COD lobbies. That's what I did more of when I was playing first-person shooters. I do COD because my friends did COD, so I was like, we all did it, and it was fun, and I enjoyed it. But goddamn the lobbies! I mean, don't get me wrong, it's kind of funny when you're with friends and someone is just going off, but like it's very toxic in there, very, very toxic. At least it was like 6 years ago. I don't know what it's like now. Well, actually, probably longer than that. It was very, very toxic. It could have changed. I don't play first-person shooters anymore. But it might have changed. But back when I remember, back in my day, it was awful. Really, really bad. Squid, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day, Squid. We're doing sculpting today. Welcome to a sculpting stream. Speaking of, I actually need to have a bit of a break and do a long tube that goes the whole way up. So I'll start it down here, but this tube will need to go quite a ways. It's gonna be a thick little tube, it is. Oh yeah. Nice when the customers come to stop where I work, but nice. And then there's those 10%. Yeah. Oh, Cooper, you, heck yeah. You mod for Kylo. Sick. Very cool. Well, thank you, Cooper. Oh dear, I think you missed what I typed about being inspired. Oh yeah, I can't. Unfortunately, I won't be able to scroll up at all today. So if I miss anything important, just please retype it. because I think it's pretty understandable. I'm covered in clay. Yeah. If I miss anything, you know, just repost. You're all good. I assume it wasn't aimed at me, but maybe it was, and if it wasn't, my bad. What are you making, by the way? Trident. It will end up being a trident. Yes. Very exciting. Oh no, it's worse. It's worse than it was? Oh, good God. Heck. Yeah, you know what though, to an extent that doesn't surprise me, because it's only got bigger and bigger, right? Which means it'd have more and more people that, you know, would be joining in on those kind of toxic lobbies. My God, it was bad. When I was playing it, like, I started playing COD online when I was about 13. And, this was in the days where, like, you'd get kicked or followed if people realized you were a girl, which is where I started using the name Tony for, and then not popping in voice chat, because it was funny at first, but then it kind of becomes a pain if you get kicked every time you enter a lobby just because they think you have a girl voice, which I did. I was like, 13. And then the other end of the spectrum is them trying to get all of your details, like all of them, and it's something. I used to tell them I lived in Germany, but don't worry, I spoke fluent English. It was all after somebody thought that I was German anyway, so I was like, right, we'll roll with that then. Oh dear. Got two no. I got 2 new tattoos. I got to see my favorite band. Oh heck yeah! And then I got COVID. The thing is, I think that kind of, it sounds weird to say, it kind of comes with the territory now though, doesn't it? Like, you go to watch a band, you kind of just have to expect that you might have COVID. But I'm glad that you got to see them, and I hope it's not too bad for you. Ah dear. Delia has to live in the present. Yeah, I do. I have to. I just felt you saying I live my car. It might have been a bit confusing. It probably was. I've forgotten, unfortunately, how I felt at that moment. It's gone. My brain had it and left it. But it probably was confusing. Now I know that I've just have no idea what's going on in my chat today. It's God amongst men mod-wise. Recommend that I go ahead and raid you. Oh, bless you! I should say as well, I don't know if I've already said it. Have I told you to go take a break if you need one, Kylo? Not that we're trying to get rid of you. That's not the intention. I don't want you to come here after playing a really intense game when you have to, like, be on it the whole time and you've not, like, eaten or you've not drunk anything. Please look after yourself first and foremost. We'll still be making a trident if you want to come back. Oh, yeah. I worry. A crafty Tony. No, I had a completely different name. I think for a while I was the Mighty Tony. Yeah, I was the Mighty Tony. I was something else. I was Otney for a while as well, because it was pretty, like, neutral, like, you wouldn't assume maybe a girl. I think it's different now, though. There's a lot more... Maybe it's not different in the lobbies. But I think in general it's a little different. Like, a lot more girls play FPSs. And... yeah. I mean, I think probably always girls did, right? Or, like, a lot of girls did anyway. But now it's like you see them on Twitch and stuff like that, and yeah. This kind of exists. Nice to meet you, Tony. Nice to meet you, Riku. Talking mess. Oh, they still talk mess about women. Oh, for God's... yeah. Okay. Ignore me then. I'm being too optimistic, clearly. I'm just like, I'm sure it's better than it was. Like, it used to be that you'd get kicked from a lobby half the time if they thought you were a girl. And then, if you weren't kicked from the lobby, it's probably because they want to know where you live. No, I drank plenty, but water is the new drink for me. Heck yeah! Important. I've got tea, and I have no idea how I'm going to consume my tea without getting clay all over my mug. And I used one of my favourite mugs today, which was a mistake. So, I'm currently considering my options for how I will drink my tea. I will take any suggestions. 100%. Get that in there. Also, I'm kind of building up the first decoration, but it's necessary to get this bit done. So it is what it is. We work with what we've got. This is something I kind of have to do. I do want it to smooth into here a little better though. Like that. all the little bits off my fingers before I use the water. I think that's kind of what I want. It feels a bit thin in places is the thing, which I do want it to be kind of thick, but I also don't want to leave any like gaps underneath. That makes sense, because it'd be difficult for the Petchi to get into that. I think that's okay. Oh dear. You're busy playing... Oh no, I'm busy playing with poo. Sorry, my bad. I was like, Vile? Are you okay? What's happened? Did you run out of nerfs to modify? Why are you now playing with poo? No, I'm playing with poo. Okay, well that's fine. I was concerned for a minute there, Vile. Deeply concerned. My phone has a voice changing option. Oh, heck yeah! Very fun. Very fun. Girls playing games preposterous. Well, that's the thing, is I don't think people think that it is as preposterous now, right? But I don't know necessarily if it affects lobbies and stuff like that, because I'm not in them. But I think people are more okay with it, or like used to it, maybe. I could be wrong, because again, I've not been in these lobbies. I am fully guessing and hoping that it's not that bad anymore. Oh. Nice. Good. Ah, dear. Much too optimistic, sadly. I played with teammates tonight with a girl and she's a beast at Apex. It was a fun time, heck yeah. Well, that's my experience of watching B. The Greedy B is an Apex player and they are like very hecking good. They're very chill though. They've got like a very relaxed vibe. Even though of course it's quite an intense game. And yeah, they've always been sweet. Have you ever built? No, I have not. I've not really done any Marvel costumes, but I think that's because I don't really watch films, so it wouldn't be something that I know as much about, or like have as much interest in generally. Like most of my, to be honest, still most of my costumes are from video games, I think, predominantly. Yeah, like I've done quite a few Final Fantasy ones, because I love Final Fantasy. That's my favorite, I love it. Great. And then other than Final Fantasy, there's Pokemon. We've done quite a few of... We did a lot of closet cosplays for Pokemon during the pandemic, like height, the beginning of it. And then we have done Animal Crossing, that was nice. We've done League of Legends. Trying to think what we've done. I can't remember. It's been too long, I've forgotten. Sorry. No idea what I cosplay, unfortunately. It is completely left my mind. But no, it is mainly video game stuff. I have done Amelia from ReZero. I don't know if that's the... Oh no, because I've also did Tsukiyama from Tokyo Ghoul. So I've done a couple of anime ones. Predominantly. Yes. Oh dear, B is pro. B is pro. B for pro. There we go. I kind of want there to remain a distinct line between those, but we'll see. I might not be skilled enough to do that. I'm not. I've already just blended it in. I might separate them again later. Oh dear, I immediately did the thing I didn't want to do, but that's okay. We'll live with it. We'll live with it. They never played Final Fantasy. Fair. I am a huge Final Fantasy fan. Like, I'll be honest, 9 is my baby. That's my favorite. I just love the designs from Final Fantasy. I love the games themselves. So like, before we started this, we did actually do some speed runs for Final Fantasy 9, but I am very, very slow. I am the slowest in my category, so I would like to get that up a little bit, because you know what? I like this game. I want to be good at it. And just being able to speedrun at this point, I want to be quicker. What Pokemon have I done? I've done Shiinotic, I've done Corvisquire, I've done Wooloo, I've done Glaceon, Umbreon. Have I done any others? Pumpkaboo, Garbodor. Those are the ones I've done, I think. Difficult to remember off the top of your head, honestly. I'd really like to do Bellsprout, but that's my favourite Pokemon, so I'm also like very hesitant to do Bellsprout, because when I do it, I want it to be really, really good. I want it to be easily like the best Pokemon one I've done. So I'm holding off on doing Bellsprout until I'm confident that I have a design that I can make that would make me 100% happy with that Bellsprout. Because it's my favourite, you know? The newer ones. A lot of the newer ones, yeah. Did you cosplay Amelia? Yeah, I did. I want to cosplay everyone whose name's similar to mine. God of City, thank you. So good. I didn't realize yours was some evolutions. Yeah, so the first evolution I did was Glaceon, which I did before I started streaming. No, that's not true. I did Umbreon first, which was way before I started streaming. And then I did Glaceon just before I started streaming. And yeah, they were both good. Glaceon was better, easily. But Umbreon only took me 1 day to make. So it was like a very last minute cosplay where I was like, I want to cosplay something. Let's do Umbreon. Made it within 24 hours. So it's like, it's definitely not technically as good, but I still liked it. I can surely say that I've never heard Bellsprout as a favorite. Have you not? Have you not seen his... Oh, but he's got such a cute walk cycle, though. So it walks so goofily, and it makes me very, very happy watching him just, like, dawdle along behind you. I'm really sad because a lot of the more recent Pokemon don't have Bellsprout in it. And it's... Oh, I just love Bellsprout. Bellsprout makes me so happy. Such a happy bean. I know a lot of... He gets, like, memed a lot because, like, ha ha ha, sex number. But, like, I just really like Bellsprout. And, like, I like everything about him. He's also my favorite type. Because the poison plant, yeah, I like that. And they've got a really cool evolution as well. Weeping Bell and Victory Bell are also really cool designs. Also, Bellsprout, or, like, I guess technically it wasn't Bellsprout, but, like, was it Weeping Bell or Victory Bell? I can't remember. But one of them had a pretty big part in the animated series as well. Yeah, I love that. I think that's so cool. I'm just getting the end of it molded, which makes no sense really because I'm going to come back and ruin this, but that's okay. We're molding the end of it. There we go. So it's really not very sharp at all, but that's okay. That's the plan. Kokomi cosplay when I get round to it. They're on my list. Raichu and Alakazam. So Shiny is Shiny Abra. That's another one of our mods, and I also live with them. They're my partner, and yeah, they love Abra. Took so long to get an Abra plush though. It was weird. It was like you wouldn't think it would take that long, but damn did it take a long time to get an Abra plush. Like we couldn't find them anywhere, and it's like I think Abra's pretty popular. Like not getting a Bellsprout plush to an extent I can understand that, but like an Abra, like that feels like a reasonably popular Pokemon. Oh dear. Bellsprout has tons of people's favourites. I was obsessed after the India girly. Yes! Really, I've never heard Victory Bell or how you spell the rest. Oh, Victory Bell, but at least you meant the one that kept eating someone. Yes, that's the one I meant. The one that kept eating James. Like, they'd get out of the ball and they'd immediately eat the trainer. And I'm like, that's, I like that. That's a way of life, that is. Okay, get that around there. Slowly but surely building this base up. I really would like some tea, but I don't know. It's still got the tea bag in it as well because I was going to remove the tea bag and then I've got clay all over my hands, so like I can't do that. Fortunately, it's like a sweeter tea, so it doesn't really matter if the tea bag stays in, but I was going to take that out. Oh dear. Wow! Grobbit! Coming in here with the stereotypes. Victory Bell is a lot more than that. They're a good friend. They're a Pokemon partner. Wow. I had given you an Hour plush, but I donated all my Pokemon plushes to Childenhofen. No, you know what? That's a better place for it to go than literally our shelves. We just like Pokemon plushes, specifically more shiny for that, but I like whale shark plushes. But I would like a Bellsprout one day. Okay, get that around there. Just put any of the extra in there. I will need a bit more to make that edge. But we're getting there. And it's looking pretty good. I like this. Yes. It looks very thin, but I have to remember that this is only half of it and it will be replicated on the other side. Because to me, it's like, this is too thin. This is a lot thinner than I want it to be. It's not going to have the structural stability that I want. And I'm not going to be able to put foam in it. But I think, actually, I probably will. I'm just being paranoid, you know? Yeah, get that there. I've been watching speedruns of Stardew Valley recently as well. I was watching one before stream, like to speedrun to get to like the community center and stuff like that. Pretty interesting. I mean, I don't know if that's how I would want to play Stardew Valley, but like, I like the idea. I'd do a speedrun to marry Elliot. I think that's the only one I can think that I'd do. Mayonnaise, by the way, is the way. You gotta stop and rest too. True. So wait, Jelly, you didn't deny they aren't a fleshlight, but they're not. No. I do deny that they are, because they are good beans and they don't deserve that. My son has a Flareon Plus that he loves. It's pretty cool, to be honest. Honestly, all the evolutions are sick. Really, really cool. Good taste. I think I do really like Glaceon. Glaceon might still be my favorite. I'm not sure. I'm simple. I like the ice look. I think the ice look is nice. I do really like Leafeon as well. I like Umbreon and Espeon, but they're not my favorites, I don't think. I don't have as much connection with those two. As much as they're quite cool, I don't think they're my favorites. Same with Sylveon. Very cool design. Probably not my favorite. Now, if they did a poison type Eevee, then I'd like that. The Leafeon is a really pretty design. It is, yeah. Did you design this on your own, the Trident? No. So if you exclamation mark cosplay, it will take you to the page for the character that we're making. So I've designed it based on that. I mean, while I technically have made like the outline myself, it's definitely based on another design very heavily, and that's the character that we're cosplaying. So I've not given any background on what we do here, and I've just suddenly realized, my bad. I'm a very newbie streamer. I'm so sorry. So we're going to TwitchCon Amsterdam in next month, and we're in the cosplay contest there. So we're in the larger than life category with our cosplay, because our cosplay is quite big, to be fair. I'm not surprised. But yeah, we're in the larger than life category for TwitchCon next month, and we need the costume to be finished for that. But to be honest, we're very nearly there. We're getting there. So that's why I'm not very stressed. Also, Scribbles, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Said you are also the other things. Oh no! Vile, no! You're a newbie too? Heck yeah! Oh dear, you're making a pokey thing. You did say so. I am making a pokey thing. But it's not to poke people with, it's just to look decorative. I don't actually want to poke people with this. Also because it might damage the trident, which would be very upsetting. Not only for the health and safety reasons, but also because like I want my trident to survive the convention, please. It's going to be very delicate because it's going to be hollow, other than maybe for some resin painting. So I've got to be a bit careful. There we go, just get a little bit more under there. You need to smooth this bit out, but let's take a little bit off there. There you go. Put a bit more on there because that looks a bit weird. That's okay. Oh yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. A shape is taking form. You're going to TwitchCon in Europe? I am, yeah. So I'm going to TwitchCon next month in Amsterdam. We're very lucky that we managed to get in, because basically there's like a competition for cosplay. So what happens is everybody crafts their costume on Twitch, and then you're judged, and then they pick the top few for each category. So that's why I'm in the top 3 for larger than life. I think all the other categories have 4 people in them. Our category is a bit smaller, but that's honestly not so many people will make larger than life costumes. So like, you know, yeah. A shape is taking shape. A shape is taking shape. Exactly. My thoughts exactly, Sunkoi. Thank you. I couldn't think of how to put it into words. Cool. I keep answering you, Riku. If you don't hear me, it's not my fault. I'm going to the one in San Diego. I'm in California. Heck yeah. Nice. Nice. Only 3 people means you really... Oh my god, that's true. Okay, well, let's aim for bronze then. Heck yeah. I could get the bronze medal for larger than life? That'd be amazing. That's at least 1 place higher than I thought I'd get. Oh dear. Alright guys, new goal. We're gonna be the bronze larger than life. Oh yeah. Oh dear, those are pretty good odds. What, to get bronze? I'm hopeful. Listen, I'm hopeful, but we'll still have to put in a lot of hard work. The competition is fierce, guys. So we'll see, we'll see. Oh dear, go gold easily? I don't think so. So I think, okay, I think there's a few people that might win. And I am not in that top bracket of people I think will win. And I'm not saying this to like degrade myself. That's not the intention. It's just that there are some very, very talented cosplayers entering, and you could kind of look at people's designs sometimes and be like, yeah, that's the one. So we're entering not necessarily to win, but to have a good time. I just want to have fun. It's been a really long time since I was on any kind of stage. So we're entering with the intention to have a really good time and meet some cosplayers. We're not really going with the intention to win. I don't want anyone to be disappointed if I don't go home with any kind of award, because I've seen what the other people are making, and I think it would be very difficult for us to win anything. So yes, but not in a way that I'm not trying to degrade myself. I just want to temper expectations. Yeah, I suppose is what I'm trying to say. Oh, that's not a very straight line. I'm just trying to get a bit of a ridge in it here. I don't remember why, but I put it in the design, so I'm doing it. Yeah. Is a trident part of the contest? It will be. So this will be the weapon. But truthfully, the most of the costume we've made is actually going to be more judged on sewing techniques. So even though I'm not in the seamstressing tailoring category, I've made a costume that basically fully relies on sewing techniques. So while yes, the trident will be judged, I don't imagine this to be maybe the deciding factor on how well I do. That will more come down to the work we've done over the last 8 months with the sewing stuff. So this is quite different for us, what we're doing today. Normally, we're predominantly sewing, beading, and sequining. But we're taking a bit of a break this week to do some of the trident work. But because honestly, technically I probably could sew and bead the trident, but I don't think it would look very good. Yeah, so I'm just happy to be there, but for what it's worth, oh, thank you, Sunko. That's very kind of you, but I don't see myself up there with the others. Like, I can see a lot of faults in my own costume that would not mark me down, but like, it would not have me stand up on the same podium as them. I don't know how to put it, but like, yeah. But so I just want to go have a good time. Because don't get me wrong, like, would winning be nice? Of course, I'm sure everyone going in would love to win, but there can only be one overall winner. And if it's not me, well, I've had a free trip to Amsterdam. I've gone on holiday for the first time in like 6 years. Actually, maybe longer than that, I can't remember, but it's been a very long time since I went on holiday. So I think regardless, I'll go away feeling like a winner, because I got to go on holiday. And I got to see other people's costumes. It's like my favorite kind of holiday. It's a holiday that's completely around cosplay, which is like my favorite thing. So I can't really be too mad, huh? Oh dear. Yeah, I definitely want to temper expectations. What I would say actually, if you !comp in chat, !comp, you can see everybody else who is taking part in TwitchCon, so that you can have a look at everyone else's cosplays too. And I highly recommend, if you have an interest in cosplay in general, to follow everyone, because they're streaming on Twitch. They're streaming on Twitch like now still, same as me. A lot of us haven't finished our cosplays. So, you know, if you want to go check out Sunkoi, if you want to check out Vilena, Diana, Saoirse, Hut Armories, like, go check them out. They're all fantastic cosplayers, and you'll probably, if you have an interest in learning to cosplay, you'll probably learn something just by hanging out in their streams, to be quite honest. There you go. That is one side with the basic mold done. I need to turn it over. I can't open my door, so I can't go wash my hands. I really want to drink my tea. Do I have any tissue or anything? I do. Okay. I know this isn't going to wipe the clay off my hands, but what I could do is use it to pick up my tea. Oh, you're going to SwissCon to meet some friends and enjoy company. Oh, so you're going as well? Oh, but which one are you going to? Sorry, I might have forgotten that. I hope you have a really good time though. Ooh. Yeah, the trip is a heckin' good prize in itself. Absolutely. Like, there aren't many opportunities where you can have a paid-for trip where you also go to cosplay. And so, no, I genuinely feel really, really lucky just to be able to go. It's going to be really fun. Go check them out. You still have time to sabotage. No! If I hear about anyone trying to sabotage, you're out. You're out. Ah, nice. San Diego, I'm sure that'll be really good. I'm sure the cosplay contest in San Diego is going to be fantastic as well. They're actually, at the moment, if you type into the search bar on Twitch, cosplay contest, you can see a lot of people already making their stuff for San Diego. So if you have a curiosity about any of the competitors over in America, you can actually go check a lot of them out right now. It's great. Drink the tea like a cat. I think that'd be difficult because, like, it's such a low one. I don't think my tongue would go long enough. Although my mug is, in fact, a cat. As a coincidence. Okay, right. We need to move some stuff around. Whoa. I also need to put my elbow into my costume. Oh no. That's not what I want on my hands. Get that off there. So some of the tissue is stuck to my hands. A small price to pay, to be honest, to be able to drink one's tea. There you go. Rub all that off. Honestly, it's been so long that I've worked with clay, I've forgotten how messy it can be. Right, we're going to turn this around now so that I can start to work on the other side. I think I did ever so slightly dent it from putting my elbow into it, so I'll just fix that quickly as well. There we go. And move that to there. And then... Oh, that's my finger going into it again. Oh yes, put it all in my lap. I love that. I got so many clay balls in my lap. Nah. I'll have to hoover myself before I stand up, I suppose. That's okay. Probably a shorter stream today because I'm going to make a big mess. But that's alright. That's alright. We'll start the week off with a slaughter stream so that we can do more later on. I should be able to mold this in the next few days, to be fair. It will take a bit to dry, and it does have to be fully dried before I use the PETG. But I think it'll be okay. We'll work it out. Let's do the other side. Same as before. Oh dear. Look, have a good look. Oh dear. I wonder if my helmet's ready for 20. Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be very cool. I hope so. You've got a bit of time, to be fair, Vile. So I'm just grabbing a big chunk of clay. Oh, there you go. All in the lap. Yeah, I'm gonna rewatch the last episode of Kenobi, but I have your stream. Oh, bless you, Kylo. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you so much for the raid again. That's why I have a vacuum next to my desk. At the moment, mine is downstairs because that's where I was doing all of the plastic work, right? So I left it downstairs because I was hoovering up all the bits from sawing it and shaping it, and I completely didn't realize that I was going to need that again very soon. So that's my bad, really. I should have brought it up with me, but I can have Shiny bring it up. Like, I know where it is. Just, oops. Should have brought it with me. That's okay. Make the end of that. So this is just making the other side to match now. It's always more difficult. I don't know, it should be easier the second time because you've already done it once, but I feel like it's always more difficult. Because you're trying to get it to match something. Nah, San Diego for, yeah, Vile's over America way. Actually, where I moved for about 7 months ago. Ah, heck yeah! I need to vacuum down the craft room. It is in a state. Yeah, honestly, same. I have been, because I guess you're probably in the same position as me, right, Sunkoi? I've been working so hard to get this costume done that basic cleaning has gone out the window. Like, I've swept once or twice downstairs, but I've done nothing in the craft room. Been there 11 years! Yeah, heck yeah. Oh, yeah, right. Get all that in there. Make some sausages. Fill in the space. I'm just grabbing a lot of clay this time because I know that it takes a lot of clay now. So we'll just grab loads and loads and loads and start filling it in. The other side's looking good though. Like, there you go, get the whole thing in there. Would you look at that? Very nice and not too complicated so far. That's kind of important. It's a really weird and unusual shape, but I really didn't want it to be too complicated because otherwise it's going to be really difficult to lay the PETG over the top of. It needs to mold into all of these shapes, you see? And while it will do it, I did it before and it did really well, it's a little difficult. I am wondering if I need to build this bit up a bit because that's going to be a bit thin. The rest of it I'm actually quite happy with, but maybe come back and add some extra for that. It's difficult to say, isn't it? Yeah, cleaning anything other than the main desk has been an afterthought for a while. Yeah, I feel that. I'm in the same position where it's just like, this isn't my priority. My priority is cosplay. Cleaning, bleh, that comes second. I don't need that. What I need is a cosplay that's finished. And it's been like that for a bit. I mean, I don't really have any excuse because I'm not really crunching at all. I'm just still crafting at the same pace that I normally do. So really, I should be able to clean. And I haven't been. It's my, yeah. You know what? I don't really have anything I can blame. It's different if you're crunching, but like, I'm not. I'm crafting at the same pace I have for like this entire costume, basically. So I have no good excuse for it have got this messy. Oh dear, right. I keep feeling like these bits are something else, but they're not. So let's start getting these all together and fill in some gaps. Oh yeah. There we are, the point at the end. There we go. So while it's not 100% important that they're exactly the same heights and stuff like that, it is really important that they follow the pattern on the bottom because I'll be making two, so I need one for the other side as well. Also, oh my god, Cthulhu, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good stream. Would anybody mind posting the raid shout out in the chat if you know it? It's just exclamation mark SO and then the name. I'm so sorry, Cthulhu. My hands are covered in clay. Oh, actually, it'd be better to show you up here. So I can't use my keyboard. Also, Sleeves, welcome on in. Oh, dear. Thank you, Zay. I appreciate it. Yeah, I probably should have let my mods know I was doing this because obviously they didn't know, so I don't have anyone to shout people out. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. My bad. Newbie streamer. Oh, dear. How was your stream? What did you get up to? What kind of things were you making? Messy hands. Very messy hands. Like, so this is air dry clay that we're using, and it's just been... I love clay. I did clay at college, or I guess for people outside of the UK, it's the equivalent of when you're 16, 17, 18 kind of age. I did pottery work there as one of my A-levels, and I love clay. I've been doing it for a long time, but it's been a while since I've used it, and God did I forget how messy it can get. Like, it has been a good 6 years. Oh dear. I think SO is mod only. It is mod only, yeah. That's why I should have told my mods. Also, Cherry, welcome on in. Pro streamer, I am making a English paper piercing quilt. Oh my god. You're making a tongue twister is what you're bloody making. Welcome on in though. That sounds really fun. I like paper stuff. Paper stuff be good. Paper stuff be good. I hope it's going well for you. As you can kind of see, we've done one half and we're just now working on the other half to get it to match the first bit. But it's going all right here. You know what? We've made progress. Any progress is good progress here. I hope it's going well there. Paper's good, but I guess the difference between paper and clay is with paper, if you cut something, you're kind of done. That's it. You cut it. What now? Whereas with clay, if you mess something up, you can just, you know, put more stuff on it. Okay, get that there. Does need a bit of a ridge, but we'll work on the ridge. There you go. A basic ridge has been built. Let's get that bit in there. And then like that. And then like that. There you go. Nice, nice, nice. Is this for vacuum forming? Effectively, yes. So I'll be vacuum forming it in PETG and then keeping the PETG mold for my actual trident. So I want my trident to originally be see-through, and then we're going to be painting the inside with resins and things like that, so it becomes like glittery and sparkly. And then we'll be insetting a little piece of foam in there as well, just so that we have like something dark and solid. that isn't as heavy as resin. So we got a plan. We're in the first step of said plan at the moment, which is to make the mold in the first place. But you know what? We're getting there, and I'm pleased with the first side. I just need the second side to look somewhat similar. That's all right. We're getting there. We're getting there. So just push all this down into there, and then I've got like a pattern on the bottom, which is what I'm molding it all to. Also, Fox, thank you for the follow. Very kind of you. Ah, dear. Waves, waves! Hi, Dragon. How goes it? I hope you're having a good day. We are clay today. Clay day. I'm having a good clay day, honestly. When clay is nice. It's a nice way to start the week. It's very forgiving, especially if you're not kilming it. If you're kilming it, I stand by. It is more difficult. But if you're not kilming it, heck yeah. In what now? Pet G. So if you imagine your pet dog, and now add a G to the end. Pet G. It's like a plastic that you can. It's basically clear warbler, but cheaper, and it can take a higher heat. If you're a cosplayer and you've used clear warbler before, maybe have a little look into Pet G. It's basically clear warbler but cheaper. Doesn't have the brand name behind it. It's good though, good stuff. And then just get a bit of that in there. That ridge. Oh, and squish that in there with a hole. Oh, Vault, thank you for the follow as well. It's very kind of you. Goes well, sort of. I ordered an embroidery machine. You did? Ooh, does it come with software? Or are you still going through the process of deciding which software you want to use with it? Heck yeah. Very exciting. That'd be really good for your plushies though, right? Where you can have like all of the eyes and noses and stuff like that embroidered onto them. Oh, heck yeah. Okay, get that down there. Oil. On there. And just make a little ridge. There you go. I'll do for now. We'll come back to that since I am still forming the rest of it. Oh dear. I'm gonna cheat vacuum form with this sheet and a heat gun? Yeah, basically. I was considering putting it in the oven first, because again, like, Petchi could take a slightly higher temperature, but I think it'd be a bit difficult to use coming out of the oven, so I've kind of abandoned that idea just for, like, it'd be easier and I'd have a lot more... I could be more specific with a heat gun than I can with the entire oven. Because, yeah, one of my plans would have been was to put the sheet of Petchi in the oven and then drape it, and use like sculpting tools to put it into all of the cracks and crevices. And while that would be a lot quicker, I think, you know, having the specific being able to be like, this bit needs to go in a bit more, and now this bit, while other parts harden up, would actually be better for me in this case. That's okay though. You know, it's nice to test options. Also, wait, atom bombs? Atom burns? Atom bombs, I think it is. Welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. Dear Ada Shadow! Hi! Hi! Oh, it's Ink Stitch, is it, Dragon? Heck yeah. Very nice. Guess who's going to see it? Oh, God bless you. Ada Shadow, please feel better soon. I'm sorry. You know what? If there's any stream that understands headaches or head pain in general, it's probably this one. I hope you feel better soon. Wow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh yeah. Okay. This is going to the point where I could consider smoothing it, which is nice. We're getting there, we're getting there. I've got a lot of random pieces around, but we're getting there. Do I want to smooth it now and start working with that? I think I do. I think I do, you know what? Ah dear. Jelly loves food too much. Putting it in the oven is risky since she might eat it. Oi, 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 oi. Listen, I can put stuff in the oven without eating it. God damn it, Zay. Oh dear. Steve knows more about costumes. Oh no! Oh no! I probably do not. I am very much listen, I know clay, but I'm not very... I have no training, I just make. But it's fun. I like trying new things and giving stuff a go. This whole costume has been new things for me, basically. This is probably the most familiar thing I've done throughout the entirety of the costume, and it's not something I've ever done on stream before. So, yeah, no. Not experienced. Nope, refuse that. Oh dear, I am out of it today, no worries. All good again. We're. A little stiff in the neck, so doing long stretches, for the rest is good. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, I have neck exercises I'm meant to do, and you know what? They're okay. It's difficult to say whether they help or not, but I do them. I follow the instructions like a good bean, even if they don't necessarily help sometimes. But I do them anyway, because you know what? I like following instructions. I'm good at that. Oh dear. You may as well build. Yeah, that's true. That's a good call. You've got to look after yourself first and foremost, especially with head pain, because you never know. For most people, it won't be anything dangerous, but there's always a small portion of people where it is. So better to get it checked out to make sure that you're going to be safe long term. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Sammy! Heck! Thank you so much. That's very heckin' kind of you. Oh, dear. Thank you so much. I hope, who was it that got it? Pro, I hope you enjoy your emotes. Oh dear. Oh, don't forget no pressure, you're all good. Kyoya, welcome on in. And Cthulhu, thank you. It's very kind of you. Kyoya, welcome. I hope you're having a good day. We're doing clay today. You like clay? I like clay. I think as well, I might be able to move this middle piece now. Because I have to sacrifice a pair of scissors. It'll be this one. Because we've got it built up on both sides, so I kind of know where it is now. Wow. I'll put it there for now. I'm not actually putting it in the bin, but the bin will hold it up. So I actually want to go over the middle bit with clay, if that makes sense. So that's why I can't have that there forever. Oh dear. Tay makes costumes for wrestlers! Yes! Oh my god, a very worthwhile profession. You do the god's work. The wrestling god's work. Very cool, very cool. You're gonna be lurking though, you're all good. You're fine, don't worry, have a good lurk. Do be careful with the heat gun. Demo streaming so we have backup, I guess. I won't be doing the heat gunning on stream. The reason, it's not actually even for safety reasons. It's because the heat gun creates like a gust of wind, basically. So it like blows out hot air, right? I have sequins and beads everywhere upstairs. Everywhere. So if I turn a heat gun on and there's all these beads and sequins, I'm gonna create a massive mess. So yeah, I won't be doing it on stream just because I don't want to deal with the mess that it would create, you know? And just get that under there too. Yeah, this is just, you know, it doesn't have to look good. You're not going to see this, but that's fine. I think that would be just fine. It doesn't need to be very long either. Just something like that should be okay. Try and get it smooth at least, but... Whoa! Yeah. Okay. They're connected. Oh dear, thank you. Is this going to be made of clay or something else? Yeah, basically. So what's going to happen, Ad? We're going to get pet G, like your pet dog G on the end. It's a very, it's a thinner plastic, but it's often used for things like plastic bottles and stuff like that. So what you can do with it is you can heat it all up and it will fold over your costume and like mold to it, if that makes sense. So what we're making at the moment is the base to do that with, and then we'll do that twice for either side, and then we'll have a see-through trident that will fill with resins and foams and stuff like that. But I want the very edge of it to be see-through. I want it to look like there's a thin coating of water on around the outside. There, that's the plan. That's the plan. But unfortunately, the heat gunning part, the part where I actually form it, will have to be off stream. So maybe I'll set up a camera so that I can video it at least, even if I can't stream the thing. Ah dear. Interesting D&D encounter like a fabulous tour visuals part. Heck yeah. Oh dear. Jelly with heat gun. Yeah, everything going everywhere. Look forward to that. Me too. I think it's going to be really fun. But I wish I could show you the vacuuming part basically on stream because like it's very satisfying. But well, yeah. So what I'll try and do is like video it or something so that you can kind of see what I'm talking about. It'd be difficult to get a good angle on it, is going to be the only thing, but we'll do our best, because this is very, very flat. Oh, thank you for the egg. Thank you. Scott, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Yes, that's our plans here on the jelly stream. Plans are make clay mold, and then off stream make PETG mold from the clay mold, and then on stream again do all the resiny foamy stuff. Yeah. Also, I need to make foam covers for the entirety of the staff as well, so we've got quite a bit of foam work we need to do, honestly, which we'll hopefully be doing this week. Heckle heck yeah! Oh, right. Let's roll this out. Get that in there. Take that off there. And start flattening it in. So I actually want some of these areas to be kind of thin, which is why I'm not adding a lot of foam, because I'll just... foam? Yeah, yes. Not adding a lot of foam. No, I'm not adding a lot of clay, because I want to just smooth it into the edges. Since it doesn't really matter if this part in particular is a bit sharper, because it's covered by 2 other things, so it'd be very difficult to hit anyone with this specific part. And just blend all that in there, around the edge. I will say it's going a little quicker the second time, probably because we've already built it up once, so I have an idea of what to do. But it is definitely going quicker. Okay, get that point there, and then bring that around there, and okay, get that nice and smoothed out. There you go. Now just lots of smoothing. Probably remove a bit of the clay here and there so it's not quite as thick, because it needs another bit on top of it, and that's going to make it look very, very, very thick. Bring some of that up to there, maybe. There you go. And up to there. Cool. Tom, welcome on in, and Frosty, welcome on in. I hope you're both having good days. We are doing clay today. They're making a clay base to eventually create a mold out of. It's quite big. It's for the trident. We had a bit of a vote on Twitter, and trident, I think, came out on top when I was starting the stream. The vote should have ended by now. I don't actually know which one won, but I'm pretty sure it would have been trident. And yeah, every now and again we have votes on the Twitter, just for like, I've got 2 things set up for a week, which to be fair doesn't happen very often, but sometimes it happens, and then people can vote on what they actually want to see. And yeah, this time you guys voted on trident, which means I'll be doing more of the wing stuff behind the scenes for a bit. So probably after stream I'll get to work on the wings. I'll still be putting the wings together on stream though. I do want to do that as a stream. That'll be fun. Okay, I think the base of that is pretty good. I needed to smooth it out a lot, but as far as bases go, I'm pretty happy with that. It's a bit long on this end. There you go. I could use a little bit more in there. Well, now I'm noticing things I don't like about it. God damn it. Words are hard. They are. I really want to play Stardew Valley, but you gotta work. I know. Whenever I hear the music from him, I'm like, I wonder how Elliot's doing. I haven't seen Elliot for a while. Probably needs mayonnaise. Oh, there we go. Right, put all that there. Let's smooth this bit out. And get my fingers pinched the whole way across. Just make it nice and smooth at the end. That. And smooth the rest of it as well. There we go, that feels a bit lumpy, but I think it's the same on the other side, so it's probably okay. Probably fine. We'll live. And get that in there. Like so. How did that go on that side? Oh, it is kind of thick on that side too. Okay, well that's fine then. I was worried I'd made it really thin on the other side, and I was like, oh no. How am I gonna get all this stuff gone? It's fine. Okay. Cool. The only thing would be is, do I want to create like a little bit of a dip in the middle of this? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, actually no, it'd be the opposite of a dip. I know what I'm doing. Not a dip, the opposite of a dip, a lump. Oh dear. George, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Oh dear. Your stream is quiet. Oh, is it? Oh dear. I can't change that right now because I'm covered in clay. Thank you for letting me know, but unfortunately, that's not fixable today. Oh dear, it is what it is. See, we're gonna try it. I am! The Trident won the vote, so today is a Trident day. I'm having a nice time. It's been a good time working on the Trident so far. We're actually nearly finished the base of it. I am going to be adding a few more details in this. Maybe we'll actually get that done today. I don't know why. I thought it was going to take all day just to get the base down. So maybe we will get the decorations for the Trident done today. I hope I'm not expecting, what do you call it? Raising the expectations too high. But I don't know. It's going pretty good. Get that out there. Ooh, smooth, 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 smooth. It's gonna look a bit weird having a lump in the middle for a bit, but I think it will make attaching it to the pole a bit easier. The pole is not a very big lump, but it's a, you know, it's there. I need to carve some off here. Take out that bit. And then smooth that down. And oh, that's too much. I might need to put some of that back. Get some of that back in there. There you go. That's a better. Oh dear. Sounds alright to you. It's not quieter than usual. It's quieter than most other streams, but I never mind. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, we're quiet beans here. We're very quiet and reserved, right, guys? Quiet, reserved beans only. Oh dear. I don't know why, but definitely turned up pretty high to hear it. Oh no! Do I need to alter all of my volume settings? Oh dear. Well, I can't do it right now anyway, so I guess I'm not going to stress about it. I'm sorry. Please turn me up if you want to hear me. Otherwise, you can turn me down and you won't hear me. And maybe that's also what you're looking for. Who knows? Not me. I don't know. Thank you for the horn. Dear Hut, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome to Clay. You like clay? How do you feel about clay? I love clay. I don't get to use it very often, but whenever I do, it's a happy day. A happy clay day. Today we're having a nice little happy clay day. There we go. All that there, and now we can get the next bit. Oh, actually, that bit looks a little bit lumpy. Let's just, not that it really matters, but let's just smooth it anyway. Smooth it for smoothing's sake. I need to do the sausage next. Let's do the sausage. You like clay? I like clay. Mute button, heck the world. Yeah, exactly. Oh dear. I'm going to pick up clay firing kiln next week. Maybe using for heat treating metal, but that's beside. Oh no! You got my hopes up! I was like, oh my god, wait! You have a real interest in clay as well? I did my A-levels in pottery. Oh my god! Wait, you love clay as much as I love clay? And then I was immediately had my hopes dashed. Oh dear. Right, get that there. And actually, that's pretty good. That's a good sausage. Nice sausage. Oh wait, I need to. Oh no, I need to do this first. Yes, yes. I was confused with my ordering, but no, this is the first bit. You do clay sculpting as well? Heck yeah! So you are a fellow clay lover. Oh, you should have told me. I love clay. I'm a big fan of clay. It's the only thing I have any kind of professional training in. Is clay work. Everything else, you know, I get by. Oh dear, you want sausages now? Maybe you should get a sausage. Hey, we're going to be working with lots of sausages. If it's going to make you hungry, you should get a sausage. Heck yeah. Treat yourself to a sausage. Okay, I would like that a little bigger on this side. There you go. Sausage. There we are. Looks good. Nice sausage. Oh, yep, get that bit smoothed together. Yeah, that one went really well, actually. I'm not going to do too much to it yet because, you know, there's still things we need to do and such. But, like, honestly, for the initial sausage, it's pretty good. I'm taking a little bit off there because it's a little bit big. But not bad at all. Good sausage. Nice to meet you, Crafton. That's me. Just money has been a thing, so I have been doing it in Blender and ZBrush instead. Heck yeah! I mean, that's, you know, as long as you have clay in mind, like, basically the same thing, isn't it? Now, I bought a massive one of clay, which I probably don't need this much. But I'll put, like, what do you call it, cling wrap over the top of it and make sure that it doesn't go dry, because I'll do more with it. Aren't we all just sausages? True. I don't know if I can handle that level of philosophy on a Monday morning, but, like, honestly, true. Also, does this kind of look like a beetle to you? Like, the more that I look at it, the more I'm like, this kind of looks like a beetle. A very wet, slimy beetle. Oh dear, get that there. And then... is that going to be... I do want it... It's a bit big. Sausage is too big. There you go. It does look like a double-ended scarab. Yeah! The more that I look at it, you know, you'd think maybe since I'd made the design that I'd have paid attention to that, but no, it kind of does just look like a beetle to me now. Right, get that in there. And then a little bit more in there. Oil. That up there, and then pull that off there. Actually, all these little bits I'm pulling off I could be using to fill in these gaps. There you go, get that in there. And then on this side, how long does it need to be to there? There you go. I'm just keeping this bit on my finger in case I need it. I probably don't, but you never know. And that. It needs to go a little bit further down there. There you go. Very nice. That's better. And then make sure we got the edge nice. And then maybe get a little bit of water just to get that bit smoothed out. But that's about what I need there. Again, keeping all the sharp sides on the inside. You know, the only thing is I think this needs to be a little bit more to the side. I'll make a change now that I've just made it perfect. It was perfect. Let me just fix that, you know? Can't be having perfection. No. There we go. That's better. Yeah, it just needed a bit more space in there. It was a bit tight. That's all right. Move it back a bit. There you go. I'll fix that up in a minute. That's better. That's better. Oh dear. Will you cook the clay? Nah, it's air dry, so it's good. Beetle. Oh heck yeah, we needed some beetles. Heck yeah, by adding a Genshin Impact character to the cosplay list. Was it Riku that bullied you? Don't let Riku bully you. Riku's been trying to bully me for months. So I'd say every time someone says you should cosplay this, remove them from your cosplay list. Make it so that you never cosplay them. You will never see a design of this character now. Unless I guess you really want to do it. Because otherwise that's a big thing on Twitch, to be fair. People coming in and being like, you should do this cosplay. You should do this cosplay. You should do this cosplay. Did I ask? No. I guess those aren't cosplays I ever wanted to do, because now I'll never do them. Maybe that's just my mentality. My mentality is very contradictory. If you tell me to do something, I won't do it. Moo, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. It is a messy, crafty day. I completely forgot how messy clay is. I did it for 2 years, and I'm like, yeah, completely caught unawares once again. Perfection is something we don't tolerate here. Exactly. I couldn't have put it better myself, Jason. That is exactly our mantra. Oh dear. It wasn't Riku. Oh my god, now that has surprised me. I'm so used to Riku coming in and saying like, cosplay this, and I'm like, mentally, I will never, now I'm making a note, never cosplay these characters, just to spite Riku. Oh dear, all the cosplay. Yeah, I'm a contradictory being. If you tell me to do something, I will not do it. I guess reverse psychology, but then normally you can tell if someone's trying to reverse psychology. Like if Riku came in and was like, don't cosplay Kokomi, I could probably tell. I could probably tell. I may be a small brain person, but like, I could probably tell with that at least. Ah dear, my cryobaby. Cryobaby is Rosaria, and I will hear nothing else. How dare you? Are you cheating on Rosaria with me? Are you cheating on Rosario with me, Riku? With me? Wait, no. Are you cheating on Rosario? Rosaria, full stop? I've gotten confused, honestly. I've confused myself. That's my bad. But how dare you? That is cryo, babe. Oh dear. Oh, thank you. I can't go look at it, but I appreciate it, Hut. As you can probably tell, I'm covered in clay. So I'm trying to use my mouse and keyboard as little as possible. But everyone else can go look. Yeah, that's the only issue with things like clay is like your hands are now just like, they are also lumps of clay and very unusable. There we go. And in there. Well, that's a nice collection of splops. We can use this. Oh dear. Oh no, sleeves. Please look after yourself. Make sure you got everything done. You're fine. You're fine. Go lurk. This is a lurking stream most of the time, I think, for a lot of people. But yeah, if you need to go lurk, you can go lurk. You do your thing. I've got a really itchy eye. And I can't itch it. It's hay fever season and I can't itch my eyes. No. Ah, dear. The torture. The torture. Ah, dear. I think it's more like a hair's going in my eyes, to be fair. There we go. Hut, did you have a bright red sky yesterday? Or is that just Welsh people? Was your sky yesterday crimson red? So yesterday evening we had like a really weird, I don't know what you'd call it, if it's a weather phenomenon or something like that. But basically the whole sky went red and everything was being shone in pink light. It was something, that's for sure. Like, it was very dramatic, like, and it happened quite quickly because, like, at least for over here it did. Like, I was watching television, like, Shiny was making a cup of tea, like, we were doing good. And, like, to be fair, that is kind of weird because I normally don't watch television, but I wasn't feeling it after work yesterday. I had to lie down. But, yeah, anyway, we were just chilling, and then suddenly, like, the light coming into our house was pink, and everything in our house was pink. And it was like, what? And we had, like, a blood moon, and it was like, Jesus, what's going on here, then? Yeah. I'm wondering if that was just a Welsh thing. Or if other parts of the UK maybe had that too. Oh dear. Spider are the only web developers who... Oh, for God's sakes. No. See, now that I know that you're a mod, I can see it. I can see it. Oh dear. This is exactly the kind of thing a mod would do. Oh. There we go. And over there. Very nice. Okay. Just getting it smoothed along. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Oh dear. You have bright red and orange. I mean, yeah, we get sunsets, but like blood moon, that's not super common for us. Oh dear. Think about cosplayers are perfectly fine having their brains off. I mean, yeah. I actually, though, I think being stuck with your own brain is probably scary. Right? I wouldn't want to be stuck with my own thoughts for too long. So, first of all, I'd run out of things to think about. But also, like, it's nice to have other input, you know? Not just my brain. Plus, if I have an idea, I like to bounce it off people. And if I was on my own, with my brain, there'd be no one to bounce it off except for me. And that'd be kind of sad. There we go. Oh, there we are. It'll be cute, yeah. If you think about it, oh, sorry, I've just read that one. I'm getting confused. My bad. I'm trying to make sure that I really don't miss anything in chat because I can't scroll up today. And it means that, hey, if you write a message in my chat, I might read it 5 times. I just really don't want to miss anything because I have my hands busy and I can't scroll, you know, recheck after it's gone. It's just gone. Oh dear. There you go. Let's get this bit down here done. Same kind of thing, just pushing it down. I will actually be adding some more to this in a minute, but I want to get the basic bit done first. Pull that down to there. Any of the points that are pulled down to a point, by the way, are going to be a lot easier to match up. Because, of course, the Petchi will just be flat on those bits, basically. Like, and they'll go flat to the piece underneath. Those will be so much easier to line up. Oh, dear. There we go. There we are. Okay. Down there as well. I'm just trying to get the bottom piece to line up. Even though, like I just said, it will be easier to line these bits up. Let's give myself the best chance possible. And have all the pieces I can see at least line up. So let's get that piece in there. I keep pulling it back out again. That's my bad. I should be more careful, Jelly. Come on now. There we are. That's better. Okay, so that bit's all ready. I just need to add the big piece over the top now. I did on the other side. Heck yeah. Oh dear. How long are you in your car? Oh, for Hut. Yeah, I was going to say, for me, who knows? I feel like Huts are closer to being done, but I could be wrong. I'll probably be told I'm wrong in a minute. Hut will be like, oh, Jelly, if only you knew. I feel like Hut's a little closer. I think Hut is also the entrant that has been working on their costume for the longest. If memory prevails. I think I've worked on my costume the second longest, and most other people have started their costumes in the last few months, but Hut started theirs last year, I think. I think it was last year. It was a while ago. So I think Hut has the longest process for a costume in this competition. Although again, if any other cosplayers are in that competition and have been crafting longer, you're welcome to speak up. I think it's Hut and then me, because I've been going since August. There we go. That extra piece on there. Right, let's do some proper smoothing now. The sausage as well. I didn't really smooth the sausage. I just kind of put it on there and hoped it was okay. I can see some little gaps for it to fill in. Some of these pieces are already dried. Oh my god. They dry so quickly. There you go. And get this on there, and then there. Oh dear. I'm just making the leg out at the moment. The new saws in the back plate and all that, yeah. Thing is, I made the breastplate last year, then didn't make anything else for like 6 months, and then got bullied. I didn't bully anyone! Oi, oi, oi. Anyone who says they got bullied in by me is lying. I suggested kindly that you could enter this cosplay contest if you fancied it, because it was very, you know, they gave you the money to go and all that kind of stuff, and there's lots of good stuff, but I didn't bully anyone into it. I'm a good bean. I would never bully. Never. Oh dear. Anyone who feels bullied into the competition by me, you're wrong, and I don't want to hear you saying that. How much of a bully can I sound like when telling people that I'm not a bully? Oh dear. Oh, thank you for the hydrate ad. I can't do that right now, but as soon as I'm physically able to hydrate, I will. Don't worry, I also kind of want cup of tea. We all know the truth. I'm not a bully. I'm a good bean, I swear. No bullying has ever happened on this channel. No, 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 no. Except people bullying me. Yeah. There you go. Right, that is the base done on both sides. I mean, I have put some, like, lumps of clay into it that need to be smoothed out, but for the most part, I am just going to put, like, a bit of water over all of it, just because it will dry out otherwise, and we don't want that. We don't want it drying out. Let's just add some liquid into this. Make sure it's not completely dry. Don't want to work with it. But yeah, that's the base done. Now we get to add decorations. Heck yeah. I don't even know, I haven't even thought about what kind of decorations I want to add, to be honest. But I can do that now. That's exciting. Get that all wet. So that should all be quite wet anyway, because I just finished working on it. Heck yeah. Do you bully me to follow through? Oh yeah, absolutely. I can't stop bullying people into washing. That's me. Bully with love. Oh, also Cthulhu, I don't think I ever said it, but if you need to go get any snacks or drinks after the stream, please do. Look after yourself. Oh dear. No pool's malleable. Well, you learn something new every day, right, Robert? We're all about teaching here. Right, this is all nice and wet now. That means I can add more stuff to it, should I want to. But I actually think a lot of it, will I add it or will I take it away? I don't know. I don't even know if I want to add that much. I want to do a lot of it with resin. Second guessing myself now. Just keep smoothing things while I think about it. I don't actually know. I hadn't really thought about. I didn't think we'd get very far this stream apparently, but we've made the whole mold. I didn't expect to get to this point, so now I have to think. Do I want to add anything, or do I want it to all be underneath? All nice and wet. Now it is all nice and wet now. Heck yeah. Dear. I have my partner be with me like cough in a sack so I can carry on working on my stream. Heck yeah. Dear, the quality of the poo is also important. I mean, true. I can't deny that. I'm gonna flatten this a little bit. Get a bit flatter. Oh no, this is gonna be like a 1 hour stream. I accidentally finished really early. I don't really know. Because the extra bits are kind of like simple decor. I don't know. What do I do? The efficiency is very scary. It just doesn't feel like it should be finished yet. That's good though, you finished early. True, I suppose. You're doing productive. True. Clay! 0. Oh my god. I have been trying to shout people out with my disgusting clay hands. It has been a time. My poor mouse violated by clay. I hope you're having a good day though. Welcome on in, and I hope you had a good weekend. I might have accidentally finished this. To get to add one of those quotes. Heck yeah! I just chatting stream. Yeah, guys, you want to like talk for a bit while I watch my clay dry? I don't have any details to add at this point. I've like added them all. Now I'm just like smoothing forever, but if I keep smoothing, it won't dry because I'm adding like wetness to it. Oh no. So how's your guys' days been? Did you have a good weekend? Oh dear, I definitely use bougie dolphin poo. Heck yeah, the efficiency is very great. It is! Jenny got a plastic bag to put over your mouse and keyboard. Oh true, that would have been so smart. Next time, that's what I will do. I've never worked with clay while also trying to use technology, so that's been a bit of a learning curve for me. Next time I will do that. That's very smart, and we have plenty of plastic bags in the house, so it's not, that'd be easy to do. Okay, thank you, Hut. Next time. Oh dear. Sorry I haven't been able to. No, you're fine. I hope you're doing okay. You don't worry about it. It's not like we've had very much to moderate, to be quite honest. It's mainly to shut up. That's the only thing that ever really happens here. Will it dry be folded double? So what's going to happen is I'm going to basically vacuum form plastic over the top of it. So the plastic is basically the same plastic that you get in water bottles and things like that. So we vacuum formed over the top, and then I'll do that twice, and that'll be for both sides. That's why I've only made it in half, because I'll vacuum form it twice and then put those two halves together. Yes. Type with your feet. I was considering that, but I think that's against TOS. I could be wrong, but I think that it is. Oh dear. Just like my watching Paid Dry Saturday stream. Yeah, welcome to watching Clay Dry. I gotta stop messing with it, but it's really hard when it's in front of you and you could just be like, oh, smooth clay. Wow, so smooth. Oh my god, look at that clay. She's so smooth. But I shouldn't really keep doing that because, well, actually, I have a bit of a more intense edge on that side. Let's do that on this side too. Sure, why not? Pick all that up. There you go. There's a slightly less sharp side. Well, that was definitely worth the time. Heck yeah, there we go. Watching without audio. Oh yeah, I can see that. Sorry, I can't hear you. Vile's here for the chat shenanigans. Okay, you know what? Really short stream, but I am gonna end it. Reason being, I can't use my hands, and I want this to dry. So I can't keep mucking with it. I just got hit. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I will do a longer stream tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be back. I thought today was going to be a really long stream because I thought it was going to take forever to get to this point. But unfortunately, oh dear, I'm just letting the clay dry on my hand so that when I, touch my mouse, it's okay. Zero doesn't stray. My hands are thick. Let's go find somebody I can raid you all into though, because then at least you guys can continue with your crafty binge, and even if it's not with me with my very, very short stream, I'm so sorry. Let's have a look-see. Who is doing something crafty? Oh no, there's quite a few people. This happens every time, I swear. Actually, do you wanna all be raided into Andy? Andy does body paint and cosplay, and they have been in TwitchCon cosplay before. I don't think they're entering again, but they've won the SFX category. So how about we all go into Andy? There you go, we'll do that. That way you guys still get craftiness, and you get to see someone who's maybe not entering this year, but has entered in previous years. Oh my god, my poor keyboard. There we go. Heck yeah, I still need to fix that. I will do it. I'm so sorry. Organized streamer. Heck yeah. You have 73 followers, Grubbit! How has this happened? Oh dear, yeah, make sure to send Annie lots of love if you've not met them before. They're very heckin' sweet bean. They really helped me out when I just started streaming as well. So like, lots of heckin' love. And they do body art, and they do SFX, and everything like that, and they make all of their own bits and bobs. It's very heckin' impressive over there. I'm gonna clean myself up, and hopefully, by the time you next see this, it will be vacuum formed. Fingers crossed. That would be good. I'll see you all soon. Take care, everyone. Ah, dear, I'm so covered in clay. Oh dear. Right, into there, and there we go. We'll stop